We just completed the crystal gate, and as you guys just saw that badge over there, we just got the crystal crown. Hey, what's up guys, I'm Evan1. I just found out where the crystal key is. I want to give a huge shout out to Jamian though. I'll have his Twitch link down below. Jamian actually was the main person that kind of figured it out and let a lot of the other YouTubers and people know it too. So huge shout out to him too. But let's just get into this video. Okay guys, so first off, you have to jump into the game and you have to go to Bernard. I know I've talked about him in past videos. I've talked about him a ton in specifically the videos about the copper key that I've done and different stuff like that, because I originally did think that maybe Hexaria was the game for the copper key, or maybe even the jade key. Well, it has now been confirmed that Hexaria is the game for the crystal key. There will be a link for Hexaria down below. So make sure you guys check it out. But what you have to do is you have to head over to Bernard and you have to say light speaks. So basically what he is he's a guy that says something in Latin when you talk to him. And basically if you take what he said and translate it to English, it actually says light speaks. So if we go over here to him, and I've already said it actually, so it won't actually do anything. Actually, it might, we'll see. If I say light speaks, it doesn't do anything. For me, it doesn't do anything. For you guys, for any of you guys that haven't done this yet, it'll actually say something along the lines of, it'll say some type of clue, whatever. Just ignore it. It really doesn't matter. Basically, you just have to do that to activate the mission. Now, next you have to go do some Morse Code by the graveyard. Okay guys, so once you're at the graveyard, basically what you have to do is you have to come over to this little tree over here, and it's basically doing Morse Code. So it's just right over here, you know, whatever, and it's doing this Morse Code. Now it doesn't show it for me, but basically it'll be blinking and flashing and different stuff like that. Now, it's kind of hard to explain how Morse Code works, so I highly suggest you guys watch a video on how to do Morse Code and how to read it, kind of. I've already actually solved mine and taken my code to Bernard, but basically what you should get is you should get a code that basically is like 4 different letters. It's 4 different letters. And then what you do with that code is you go back to Bernard. So once again, this little tree here is by this graveyard over here, not far from where Bernard is, but you have to go back to this tree, and it has to be night. It only blinks at night. It'll just be solid like this if it's during the day. Now if it's at night, it should blink. And also keep in mind, you must have the copper and jade key for this to actually work. So once you're back over to Bernard, basically what you have to do is you just have to take those 4 letters you got from the Morse code and you have to type it in. So mine, I have a little notepad right here. Mine, because it's different for every person. The Morse code is not the same for every person, so you cannot use the one I'm about to use. If you type in my code, which is OIAI, it won't work for you guys. But if I type it in, this thing will pop up in the middle of the screen, which I just did it, but since I already have it, it won't pop up. So it pops up in the middle of the screen with a little fortune cookie, and then it comes down to the bottom of the corner, the bottom of the screen here, and it just disappears then. So basically what you have to do is you have to go to your backpack and open this up. So it says life moves pretty fast. If you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. Lucky numbers 1, 2, 3, 5, 5, 7, 3, 2, 7, 7. So then what you have to do is you actually have to go to your map. So you go to the map, and while you're in the map, it has to be while you're in the map, you type in that code. So I have on my notepad here, I have that code. So you type in 1, 2, 3, 5, no spaces, 5, 7, 3, 2, 7, 7. And then Shermer pops up on the map. So that was not there a second ago. You guys just saw it pop up. So when Shermer pops up, you click Shermer, and then it says teleporting. So then you're actually teleported to a different game. So once you're in Shermer, you basically just have to go upstairs into this big building, and you will find a bed in here that has, you know, all this stuff in it. So you have to jump onto the bed, and you have to type in life moves pretty fast if you don't stop and look around once in a while, you could miss it. You have to use all of that, like, you know, punctuation and all that. You have to use it, and basically where we got that from was the backpack here. If you open up your backpack, it's from the fortune cookie, and it says it right there. So you have to jump onto the bed, and you have to say that. Now, make sure you know you've done everything else that's before this, but once you do that, you have to go into the bathroom over here, and I've already done this, but there's this handle here. There's this handle, and it's all glowy. You click on the handle, and then it'll give you the Philosopher's Stone, and the water will turn on. So basically what you do with the Philosopher's Stone card, because if you look at my, let's see, where is it? If you look at my, I don't know if we're able to check my deck in here, actually. Let's create a deck. If you look at all my cards, you will now see I have the Philosopher's Stone. So I was given that Philosopher's Stone card from this shower here. So that's basically what you have to do, and then you need to go back to the main game. So once you're on to World 3 is what we're going to call it, after you get through all the different skeletons and different stuff and get to the other portal, you'll come up here, and you basically just have to do this like little tiny obby, and just get right over here, and then you should see this big tower. So it's not that tower, it's actually this tower that you have to go to. So inside this tower is Nick F. And since you have the Philosopher's Stone card, you can actually trade it to him. If we talk to him, it says, please leave, and then it cuts off there, and it says ... Oh my. Is that what I think it is? Do you possess the legendary object I seek? And you're going to say yes. You do indeed. I've spent all my life exploring that magical item. Would you make a trade for it? You're going to say yes. Oh, magnificent. I'm sure you'll make good use of this item. And then what he gives you is down here, if you look, in the corner of the screen, it actually says right there, or it doesn't even say anything, it shows that you have the crystal key. So from there, you have to go all the way back to where Bernard is. So when you are back to this general area, you don't actually go to Bernard. You actually go into this church here and talk to Ted. So you talk to Ted, and usually he just says something like pip pip youngster or something like that. This time if you talk to him, he says pip pip youngster, a simple question for you. What is my last name? Now what you have to type in is Longbottom. When you type that in, you'll actually see that this thing here moves over. This is usually not there. So that actually moves over, and now you go to the final stage where you get the crown. Okay, so then you are teleported to this game, and you have to actually do this boss battle. You have to jump in, and it's a dance battle like Robeats, kind of. And if you fail this boss battle, you will be put into a different kind of boss battle where you have to battle with your cards. Now, this is an extremely hard thing, so unless you're like at least level 20, you will not be able to win if you fail the first boss battle, which means you need to reset and go back to the church. So let's go ahead and jump in here. So then when you go talk to this dude, it says, let's dance. And you have to actually use your arrow keys. And make sure you don't mess up because... Uh-oh, I'm bad. I'm really bad. See, I'm not good at these type of games. I'm just going to say that right now. So you have to make sure you beat him. If you do not beat him, you will have a problem. I'm going to lose. Just watch this. I'm going to lose. I'm definitely doing this just to show you guys what happens if you lose. I'm very bad at this. Oh my gosh, I'm so incredibly bad at this. Okay, wow, wow, I am very bad. So he beat me by a long shot. He had 1,160, and then it sends you guys into this. He has 120, or 1,200 health. I have 64. If he does any damage to me, I die. So that's why you want to reset. I can try to attack him, but honestly, you're not able to beat him unless you're at least level 20, so just go ahead and reset and try again. Now, if you reset or die, all you have to do is come back to the church. You don't have to do any of the other stuff. You just have to come back to the church. You have to talk to Ted again, type in Longbottom, just like we did. So let's just type in Longbottom, reply, and then that'll open back up. And then all you have to do just jump in here again and try again. Just come here, talk to him again, and basically try not to lose like I just did the past couple times. So here we go. Oh, that's not good. Oh, no. Oh, no, I'm dying. I'm dying. I'm dying. I think he's going to win this one. Ah, he did beat me. Let's try again, guys. So that's how you do it. Literally, I just beat him. There we go. We just got the crystal. We just completed the crystal gate. And as you guys just saw that badge over there, we just got the crystal crown. So it's that easy. That only took me about 4 tries. So it didn't really take me that long. But it says, congratulations, you completed the crystal gate. So now if you jump into your inventory, you will actually see that you have the crystal crown of silver. So that's literally it. It doesn't really take that long to do it. That's about it. I feel like the hardest thing is the Morse Code thing, and if you just look up a quick little video, it won't even take that long. So it's literally that's all you have to do. That's literally all that you have to do to get the crystal crown. And the next is the Dominus. Let me know if you guys are excited for the Dominus, and let me know which game you guys think it could be in down below in the comments. But if you guys enjoyed this video and it was helpful for you guys to get the crystal key, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.